I am back out on my home water of Moses Lake. It is November 26th. Big cold front moved in yesterday into today. A lot of waves out right now, so I don't expect the bite to really be that good. But on my starting lineup, I got 2 ice fishing rods, super sensitive rods. One I got a tungsten jig, a marmuska. The other rod I got basically I'll just go through how I tied it. I tied a dropper loop, and then I'll cut one end of the dropper loop, have it come off the main line, put a size 8 hook on there, and below that tie in a little swivel to put on a Swedish pimple. And then my third rod, I got a bigger rod, just a normal casting rod, which has got a drop shot setup with 3 dropper loops. So having 3 dropper loops is pretty cool. I can basically just jimmy hooks onto the top 2 dropper loops and then jimmy a weight onto the bottom dropper loop. Gonna set anchor in probably 22 feet of water. There is a bunch of wind out here, so I'm gonna use 2 anchors. It's basically face the wind and then get that anchor set and then drop a stern anchor. So, see what happens. There's fish down there. That was exciting. Oh yeah, baby. Let's get her down there. Oh, yeah, we're marking down there. Get down, go. Hurry, get down there. Fish on. We're on. What is it? Oh, it's a bluegill. We got ourselves a little baby bluegill. Nice. Little bluegill bite. Goodbye. Got him. Little fish. Well, look at that. That's what we call a walleye. Walleye on, baby. That's crazy. That would be a baby walleye. See ya. All kinds of stuff out here. Fish on. Caught in the school tiny fish, whatever these are. Whoa. Future of the lake right there. Future big perch. Woo! Itty bitty. That's cool. Well, there's gotta be some big ones around somewhere. Fish on. That's decent. That's a little more decent. Hey! Well, it's not the giant perch Moses Lake is known for, but oh shoot, it's on deck. A little bigger than the other fish I've been catching, so put him back. Bloop. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run a drop shot rod. So the boat's been swinging so much in the wind here, even with 2 anchors. I mean, I could tighten up the rope, but I run the risk of scooting along the lake bottom here. So I'm gonna rig up my drop shot real quick. It's actually a favorite technique of a lot of the local anglers, throwing out a drop shot. So let's get this loop down there real quick. So this guy, I'm just gonna cast out and just slowly drag back on the lake bottom. So, whee! Perfect. really seem to be keen on this thing, so keep using this thing. We're still recording? That's amazing. It's so cold out here. My fingers. Just throughout the day, this is like the noisiest place ever to fish. There's just cars just buzzing around. Just meow. Bite. Fish on. We got a little fish on the old drop shot right now. What is this? Oh, it's a blue. Wait, look at that. Little bluegill right there. Oh, he wanted the big hook. He wanted the big worm. It's just pale. Fish are really pale in this lake because the water's like really dingy. Come up. There's a bite. Got him. We're on. What is it? Something small. I was getting that too. Doubled up. Let's see. This is a tiny perch. This thing might still be on there. Yeah, it's still on there. Okay. There we go. We got two itty bitty perch here. Look at that. I wonder where the big ones are at. I don't think they're here. I'll have to do some moving around. Two tiny fish. All right. Well, you know, hopefully this means good news for the future of the lake here. All right, goodbye. Goodbye. All right. You're crazy. What do you do? What do you do in this situation? Probably move. There's a bite. Got him. Woohoo! Head shaker. Whee! There we go. That's a good perch right there. I'm thinking I'm just gonna have to stick it out, you know, and just kind of weed through the small ones for nice perch like this. Yeah, we got a quick measurement on this one. See what it is. I think this thing's moving around a lot. That is just about just shy of 11 and a half. Great looking perch. Trim loose in the wide waters of Moses. Wood. Never know what you're gonna get out of Moses Lake. Well, it was a slow bite out there on Moses Lake. Cold front, snow came in last night. Basically, after I turned the cameras off, the bite was more or less just small perch interspersed by a few big perch. I did catch a really fat brown bullhead catfish, and when I was pulling up my anchor, this thing was caught in the anchor rope. It is a 13 fishing tickle stick. So just north of the Interstate I-90 bridge by Blue Heron Park. Seems like it's a recent loss. There's not a bunch of gunk or anything on this. I'm thinking this probably got lost recently. if this is your rod, my email address is in my channel info, so I could get this back to you. But it is the day before Thanksgiving right now. Maybe the weather will stabilize. I'll come back out in a couple days and try this again, but if not, it is what it is. So see what happens. I did return 2 days later. The water was cold, air was windy, but my buddy Julio and I managed 20 decent perch and a bullhead. This is a place that can provide good perch fishing when conditions are right. Thank you for watching, and fish on.